Flowcharting symbols, process, decision, document, data, start 1, start 2, predefined process, stored data, internal storage, sequential data, dot, direct data, manual input, card, paper tape, relay, delay and display, manual operation, preparation, parallel mode, loop limit, terminator, one page, off page, flowchart, auto height, text, dynamic connector, line curve connector, control transfer, annotation. So there may be a different types of boxes will be there. The most common types of boxes will be the flowchart as following in the sense: a processing step usually called activity and denoted as a rectangular shape. Processing a flowcharting symbol in the flowcharting symbol that will be in rectangular box, and decision making box will be diamond shape. Next steps for creating flowcharting for business process. First of all, identify the business process that is to be documented with a flowchart and establish the overall goal of business process. Who are taking the steps to understand this? The professional who is uh, software making person will be there. For accounting system, for financial and accounting system will be there. Those persons will be identified, or consultants will be identified first. Identify the business process that is to be documented with a flowchart and establish the overall goal of a business process. Based on the inputs from the business process, owner obtains a complete understanding of the process flow. So owner obtains a complete understanding of the process flow. Prepare an initial rough diagram and discuss with the business process owner to confirm your understanding of the process. And obtain additional information about the business process from the people involved in each step, in the sense employees or divisional managers, such as end users and stakeholders, administrative assistants and department heads. During this phase, you may find that some employees do not follow certain processes, or some processes are redundant, in the sense unrelevant, and this should be highlighted so that corrective steps can be taken by management. Next, and identify the activities in each process step and who is responsible for each activity. The employees who are in division manager are low level managers or operational employees in their operational system. Who are the persons responsible for each step, that is to be find out. And next, identify the starting point of process. Starting point of business process should be what triggers the process to action. Identify the starting point of the process. The starting point of business process should be what triggers the process to action. In other words, it is the input that business seeks to convert into output. Starting point generally fall into one of several categories. Those categories are, here we discussed, starting point generally fall into one of several categories. So those types of several categories we are discussing now. So external events will be there, content arrival will be there, and next we external events. These include the intimation of transactions. These includes intimation of transactions or a transmitted alert from another business system. For example, creation of purchase order in computer system or sales order alerting a production system that a product should be manufactured due to lack of available stock. External event in the sense, this includes the intimation of transaction, in initiation, not intimation. Initiation of transaction. This is starting point of transaction of a transmitted alert from another business system. For example, creation of purchase order in a computer system, creation of purchase order in a computer system, or a sales order alert in a production system that a product should be manufactured due to lack of availability. Content arrival for content management system. The starting point may be arrival of new document or other form of content. Because of human intervention, this includes customer complaints and other human intervention within outside of the business. Next, we have separate the different steps in the process. It is a process where the steps to be included in the flowcharting system. Identify each individual step in the process and how it connected to the other steps. One of the most general level, you will have events, steps that require no action by the business. In the sense, automated activities performed by the business in response to input. These are the actions and decision gateways splits in the process where the parts of process is decided by some qualifier gateways, in the sense qualified persons, professionals. Between these objectives there are connectors which can either solid arrows, active flows, and dashed message information flows. Business process modeling notation. Business process modeling notation. Notation in the sense, these are the notation examples. Is a flowchart based notation, in the sense expression for defining business process. In traditional business process modeling notation, the steps are represented by different shapes depending on their function. For example, we would use steps such as customer order, an event, process order, an activity, check, credit, an action, credit, a decision gateway that leads to one of the two other actions depending on yes or no determination, so and clarify who performs each step and what is performed in each step to make the process as clear as possible. And you should determine which part of the business completes each step. And for example, different parts of the process may be completed by accounting department, customer service, or order fulfillment. Alternatively, for a small business, these steps may be completed by a specific individual or one person itself. So in those cases, that person is needed to explain the total process. In business process modeling notation, the associated person or department for each activity is either denoted by a designator next to the step or by a horizontal decision or lanes in the flowchart that shows which part of the business performs each step, that is a person or department. And next we have one of the example for light lamp doesn't work. Figure 1.8.2 shows is a very simple flowchart which represents a process that happens in a daily life. In a daily life, lamp doesn't work. It is a processing table, first thing. And processing table flows into lamp plugged in or not. Lamp must be plugged in. If lamp was not plugged in, plug in lamp in the sense that it will automatically on. If yes, the lamp has to be on. Otherwise, if lamp was not lighted, then it is a problem to be confirmed that the bulb was burned out. If the bulb was burned out, yes, replace the bulb. The bulb will be on. If bulb was not burned, burned out and repair a lamp, there should be some electrical some electrical issue will be there. So next, advantages of flowchart.